Welcome to the Quantum Time Traveller, where we journey beyond time and space to unlock the universe's deepest secrets. I'm your host, Emma Bushell, and together with my co-host, Susie Edwards, we'll guide you through channeled experiences and soul truths, revealing ancient wisdom and higher dimensions. In episodes, we'll also welcome invited guests to share their own spiritual revelations and cosmic insights. Prepare to expand your mind and elevate your spirit as we uncover the mysteries of existence. This is the Quantum Time Traveller, where the universe speaks, and we're so excited for you to join us on our journey. Welcome to another amazing session. This is just about to be open for the Quantum Time Traveller. And for purposes of ease, this is a high frequency container, meaning all of the insights and all of the feelings and all of the senses that you may experience in this transmission are very, very normal. They are part of the experience, and we invite you to share them after every session that we hold, for you to communicate those with us. So let's move on quickly to channel the Quantum Time Traveller. I'll pass you over to Susie.
Hi, everybody. Excited to be with you today for another session. We never know where we're going to end up until just before the recording. So, Emma, where are we going today?
So we've been shown we're going to the pyramids in Egypt, and this is actually going to be called the gateways of the pyramids. So yet again, we don't know. This is part of the curiosity and exploration of the journey of the Quantum Time Traveller. I'm Emma Bushell, and this is Susie Edwards. Enjoy it.
Okay, Emma, I'll give you a second to just get into channel and see where we're going to go today. We know the pyramids, the gateways have come up. So it'd be interesting to see what the gateways have in form of wisdom for us today.
Okay, so I've been shown that the gateways of the pyramids relate to the planetary constellation system that actually is above and in symmetry to the pyramids. Now, Orion's belt and the constellation of Orion's belt in the solar system runs in line. However, there is a part of that solar system that I know to be true, which is called Mintarkan. And that is a star that sits above the pyramids. Now, I've been shown this because Mintarkan holds almost like a mirrored light. So I've been shown that the constellation system above and in line with the pyramids are there, not by accident, but purely placed, strategically placed, to allow a mirrored light source system or light of stars or whatever you want to call it. I'm being shown light to penetrate through into the pyramids for a very, very revealing reason.
Okay, what does the light want to reveal? What is being hidden?
So Mintarkan is a pure light energy star system that is a mirror that penetrates light codes within the pyramids in the form of Sanskrits and hieroglyphics in the walls. They're there for a reason. and they're there to be codes that communicate with higher beings of different star systems, different solar systems. And they're a communication portal, physical portal to them.
How are you feeling as you are in this energy?
I feel like I can feel and see it's almost like a complete laser light, like the purest, whitest light running straight through the solar system, through me as a channel, through my heart, into I'm able to visually see this as a psychic visionary, as a clairvoyance. I'm able to then travel and see where that light penetrates, and it is through the top of the Great Pyramid in Giza. It is through the top of that pyramid, it penetrates right through and it's like an activation center inside. And it makes me feel I'm like a mirror of of that, which is running through the light is running through me right now.
What do you feel wants to be activated at this time? Is there a particular light code?
Huh, okay. Wow, okay. So I've just been told that actually it's not just at this time, it's all the time.
Okay.
So this is like a massive satellite system to higher beings, and it's in use all of the time.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
That's like phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I've just
Absolutely.
come out of channel. When I'm in channel, I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember that actually. That's quite amazing.
Wow. Okay. I'll give you a second to go back. Okay. Is there anything that you want to share with us about the communication from the pyramids?
Um, so yeah, so geographically, it's been placed very strategically to be in line with the constellation system above it. And the communication of that is paramount in the placement of it. But it was also placed strategically because of the worship of pharaohs and their interest to their kingdomship or their power of their status to create a kingdom of mystery, wealth, and also the communication of higher light beings in different dimensions, different dimensions. It was in their interest to work together to create that status because only they could do that with their support.
Was there a particular race that helped to build the pyramids and build the status of Egypt?
The levitation of the pyramids was assisted by the Anunnaki, and their advanced technology systems of levitation with the foundational work of humans as slaves and their worship to the pharaohs as humans was devotion, and the Anunnaki used their technological advanced systems to create the pyramids.
Okay, so how did the Anunnaki benefit from building the pyramids and working with the Egyptians?
Okay, so the Anunnaki were led to believe that they would help the levitation of the pyramids to be created in terms of the build of it, because they were promised the sovereign royalty of Egypt.
Mm. What happened to change that?
They were manipulated by the pharaohs because the pharaohs used their advancement in the way that they only knew, the Anunnaki knew, in the way that they created it. And the pharaohs knew this, but their status and wealth symbol to create such allegiance of royalty and stature and wealth and was greater. So it was an illusion and it was a lie to the Anunnaki.
What happened to the Anunnaki after they realized that they had been backstabbed?
There was a portal, dimensional portal that they came through. And the portal was through goddess Isis, and she was able to open up multi-dimensional time traveling portals through her with the worship of humans to sun god Ra, the light of the sun, to activate the pyramids.
Mm.
Wow. Wow, sorry. I'm just going to take a break a minute. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. And that's like
Wow.
going on to lots of different things in one
Wow.
way there.
Wow. Wow. So the portal of the woman, the divine feminine, the powerhouse of Isis, um, she was the portal for this
Mm.
gateway.
Were other star beings coming through this portal or just the Anunnaki?
At this time,
Hmm.
let's put it like this. The Anunnaki hold so much um the power, an energetic force field power that they hold in dimensional states, in dimensional, multi-dimensional beings that they are, light beings They hold so much um, strength, um, almost electromagnetic, actually. They have telepathic tendencies to scramble or change your mind at will. They override. I get the sense that they can put people in trances so that they're wiped out of that they can't remember. It's almost like an amnesia to get their way.
Interesting. So a podcast purely on the Anunnakis might be very interesting.
Yeah, yeah. This is like something I've never felt. I have felt this personally in Channel a few years ago when they visited me to work with them, um, as on a personal level, as ascended guides, as guides coming through, and I said no.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So as they appear to be very controlling, I presume they are the only ones that could come through that portal.
Um, Not necessarily.
Okay.
Okay, so no, there are other star beings that have the purity of humanity, the unconditional love of humanity, of Earth, of people that are living in this planet, on this planet, with high regard and high esteem. They are more centered around that for Earth's survival, sustainment of the planet, and those that live on planet Earth. They are star beings, light
Mhm.
beings, whatever you want to call it, that will intervene through the consciousness or the frequency or the love or the state of being that humans as a mass, en masse, we're in groups, big groups, large groups, with fullest, purest intention, are able to create their assistance in a different way.
Okay, so are there any other gateways or portals around or in the pyramids?
The pyramids hold underground portals. So as you see it above, so you see it below. So the shape of the pyramid is exactly the same mirrored underneath. And what I'm being shown is they mirror, it's all mirrored. So everything that you see is mirrored.
Hmm.
Um, and they're time machines.
Okay. The pyramids themselves are time machines.
Yeah. Well, of
Okay.
course, Susie, come
Of
on.
course they are. Okay. So who owns these time machines? Is it the Anunnaki or have they been taken over by someone else?
The time machines are portals to dimensional realities, and they are portals that travel. beings, codings, frequency, communication, sacred geometry through them all the time. People just think they're just there, but it's all the time.
Okay.
So the opening of the portals is more about uncovering the activation of the time machines to allow higher dimensional beings to assist us once more.
Okay. So how can we open these portals? How can we access these portals?
The portals can be opened by mass momentum of frequency, and this it can be created by large groups of people in one activation site with the purest intention to activate it. It's also relevant to the time of year that the sun is the purest and the highest. But the intention has to be set, and people have to initiate that en masse.
Okay, so how do we initiate a mass opening of these portals?
Okay, so there is a gravitational pull that sits into the Earth's core that affects this activation. And this is activated by frequency. So the Earth has its own frequency. The
Mhm.
Earth has its own at its core. So this would be a systemic effect from the planetary climate change to activate this. That's all I'm getting at the moment.
Okay, so how will activating these portals help humanity, help Mother Earth, and help the planet in general?
There are other sacred sites on this planet that hold differing information or different communication that have yet to be uncovered. And these activation sites hold energy systems that will increase, sustain, and raise the frequency of Earth. And this is something that we will disclose at some point
Waiting for the right time
and in the right hands.
and in the right hands. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so is there anything else that we need to know about the pyramids in this moment?
No, I think the fact that they are time machines is mind-blowing.
Well, yeah,
I
yeah,
just find that revealing today with
yeah.
everybody here listening. Um, for me, being able to travel and travel through these timelines and also constellations, I see a direct links with such because we're all interconnected with the star systems, the earth, the people, the line of the pyramids. They're lined up with Orion, the geometry that's around it, the force fields, the magnetism of it all, the gravitational pull. They're all systems that interconnect to make this actually present in this moment. And that advancement of technology from light beings with the assistance of humans at the time to help build the foundations, that's what I feel people need to think about now,
Hmm.
because this is an activating site
Yeah,
and there are energy centers that are yet to be uncovered, and we will uncover them on the planet that will support not just the planet, but also the sustainment of the planet and also the humans that reside living it for generations to come, to continue as Earth. And that's fundamental, I think, from this podcast
definitely,
for the now,
definitely.
for everybody's knowledge now, um, is the legacy of Earth and keeping it a planet.
Absolutely. There's a lot of crazy going on
And
right
it,
now,
yeah, and it also interlinks with, I think, from our previous podcast about we're all linked to this different solar systems. It's not just we reside on Earth. It's in the interests of dimensional beings, higher dimensional beings that they will become present in our future for
for
sure.
sure.
For sure, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So understanding that a little bit more, understanding what's going on, and seeing where we time travel to unveil this information. Is unveil a good word?
I,
Reveal.
reveal or unveil, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mix the two
I think there
together.
are a lot of revelations today in this podcast, and I
I
think
think so.
there was so much information that has not been revealed yet that's come out to light. And this is why we're doing Quantum Time Traveler, because we travel to these places to uncover truths that are just sitting dormant, ready to be found.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's all going to help the planet. It's all going to help humanity. It's time.
Yeah,
Like
and
it feels
yeah.
like it's time.
Yeah, and I think if you're listening to this and you are an expert in your field or you have resonance with what we've talked about, because there was a lot today, that you are studying or an expert in or have knowledge of more, then please do get in touch with us because your part is relevant to the raising of consciousness of the planet, of humanity, of knowledge, of hidden truths in your own knowledge because it all interlinks. And please do get in touch with us on this channel.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I think that's probably all we've got time for
Yeah, until next
today.
time. Yeah.
Until next time, we'll see
Yeah.
where we end up next time.
It's been phenomenal. Thank you for listening and viewing,
And
everybody.
and thank you for the channeling.
All
We'll see you next time.
right, lovely.